Hi guys, so I'm back with you with another tutorial. This time it's going to be about how to apply a wig, I guess, or make a curly wig look natural, and it's gonna be with a synthetic wig. But I can't really do my hair right now because I have it in another style. But luckily my sister came to visit me, and she wanted to try out the wig style that I had before. Now she's going to be using a different wig than I used, the Vanessa Lejay, which I posted about on my blog. But I think this is an easy look that you could mimic with multiple wigs, and I've done it with other wigs. The Vanessa Lejay is just my personal favorite. So I am going to just show you what you're gonna need to start out with, and then we will get on with the tutorial. So you're gonna need a few things. The first thing you're gonna need is a spray bottle with water. I put safflower oil in it because I find it moisturizing, and it just really coats the hair well. So you're gonna need that for your hair. Also, you're gonna need excuse me, I'm like standing in the most awkward position. You're gonna need some moisturizers. I'll be using the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Curl Enhancing Smoothie. So I'm sure many of you have seen this at Target or different places. You can order it online too. And raw shea butter, which I have here. And to seal in the moisture, I'll be using Jamaican black castor oil. Okay, and also you're going to need a curly wig. The curly wig that my sister got, it's actually a lace front wig, which I haven't worked with in the past. I normally just use regular wigs, but I figure I can still use the same technique with the lace front wig that I used with the other synthetic wigs. And this wig is Empress Lace Wigs by Sensational, and the name of the wig is Jenna, and it's in a color 1B. And the last thing, or last two things that you're going to need are some hair shears or hair scissors, and some cornstarch, which I'll tell you why you'll need it later, but just some cornstarch. Okay, so we're gonna start with your hair. I think the trick that works for me, and why I believe that my wig application came off a little bit more natural, is because I used my own hair and blended it into the wig. And so that's the technique that we're going to be using with my sister. We're going to leave out some of her hair, and the rest will be like flat twisted in the back. So just watch along, follow along, and if you have questions, let me know. Okay. Alright, so we finished flat twisting her back of the hair taken care of. Now what we're going to do with the front of the hair, with the portions that we left out, I'm going to spray a little bit more water onto them. You don't want them to be very damp because you want your hair to like dry quickly enough. And she had washed and detangled her hair prior to the video, so I'm just going to like just spray it once, like mist it once. And in the front especially, you want to make sure that you don't use too much product because you want it to be really well defined and blend with the hair. Now I'm actually going to take out the hair because I'm not used to this curl texture, so I want to, sorry, I hit her. Anyway, I want to see what the curl pattern looks like so I know like what kind of curl I'm going to be going for. So you can see that the curl pattern is kind of looser, so I'm going to try and make the twist a little bit bigger than I would normally make them for like the Vanessa Lejay wig. But if the curl pattern is tighter, you're going to want to make smaller twists. Also, just keep in mind that we're gonna kind of comb out the wig so that it's not as defined. The curls aren't as defined, so they match her hair pattern better. And so just keep that in mind when you're like twisting, because if you're combing it out, the curl pattern is going to get looser, right? And so you're just going to want to make sure you mimic that a little bit well. So I find the key things, you don't want to put too much on the leave out section. So you're just going to maybe get like a little dab of shea butter and rub it into the hair. And I think the key thing that really matters is like putting oil or something just to seal in the moisture and give it the front of the hair a little bit of shine. So I'm just adding some Jamaican black castor oil to her hair. And so since she's going to be parting her hair here, I'm just going to make sure that we just leave the part like this, and I'm going to twist on one side here and then twist on the other side here. So you're going to want to get like a section of hair. I'm not sure if you know how to flat twist, but I'll show you very quickly. And I taught myself, so it's not very hard. And I'm not a braider in any means. By any means, actually. Okay, so you're going to get two pieces of hair that they'll be next to each other. You're going to twist one piece of hair around the other piece of hair, like so. Try and make it a little bit tight, right? And then you're going to pick up another piece of hair, like maybe a 1/4 of an inch, and add it to the piece you already twisted around. And you're just going to continue on with that. It's important that your twist in the front is a little bit neater than the big ones you made in the back, because this is the hair that's actually going to be shown. So you're going to continue just to take sections of the hair, flat twist them around each other. Now, I know that my twist doesn't look like, oh my gosh, she should wear this out. And the point of the twist is you're not meant to wear it out. You're just doing it to blend your hair into the wig. Because I just hate it when, I mean, you know, people know you're wearing a weave. People know that you're wearing a wig, but you don't want to make your hair look like wiggy or crazy or anything like that. So I think that's why I like to leave like the hairline out and to blend it a bit. And it doesn't really damage your hair by leaving it out and blending it in. And at the same time, you have the luxury of making sure that the majority of your hair is moisturized and protected underneath the wig. Alright, so you're going to twist it all the way to the bottom. Woo, woo, woo. Twist it like that. And then what I like to do is Bantu knot it around. So you're going to twist. Are you zooming in? Can you see it well, or do you need to zoom in? No, no, no. You zoom in like this. Can you see it well? Can you see it well now? Oh, that's good. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to twist the rest of the hair